Greetings, loved ones. Asha. You properly Asha. Greetings. And how are you feeling? I gotta make this play on another also. Hopefully, if it works or not in there. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, it's not working on hi, hi, hi. Hi. Ooh. Greetings, loved ones. Okay, ready? Okay. Let me see, I have to change the... So I'm going to sing today before I begin the readings. Thank you and welcome. Thank you, thank you. I have to share this out really fast also. So I'm going to do that. Hi. I haven't had to share it out in a while, so that's pretty cool. Let me see. I'm not trying to do that on there right now. Hi. I'm sharing this out really fast, and then we'll be ready. Yeah. I know, it's a lot. Thank you for being patiently waiting as I do this. I'm going to take a moment now to share this. So I'm going to be singing some, and then I'm going to do readings. And we'll have some, yummy honey comb. And I couldn't find the cacao, so I'm doing roasted chestnuts. And then I have one of my elixirs for tea. So I welcome you to go get some tea, some cacao, and get ready for tea, cacao, and readings. Or have some, I'm getting honey in this mix too, because I don't want it to go to waste. And it's here. So, okay. I'm going to share this again really quickly. Ashayar was up a slay. Dakhala lahaway yawmaway. Yeah, Ramaway, awa outut. Is Allah hana wa yeah, mawaru umi. Yehana na bahalal akhashayeru. Ababa wa yenise yeriato amur. Zanafaila koraun wa shaye. Ye halal ashaye yaw. Ye ashaye yawakalala ashawum. Bebe now razna yetasha ye halana ye halalana sazayin hashay halala shari. Cool. So that's like a protection song. Usually I sing that in certain moments so that those who are meant to be on these videos are here, and those who are not will not. They'll start being like, oh, they'll start twitching or something. I'm not trying to hurt them or cause them to go away like that, but I have to do protection as we begin this experience. I think I shared it to plenty. Okay. Ready? We're going to begin with a sacred song. So I'm going to make the song. I'm sitting on a squeaky floor. So I'm not over here tooting. It's the floor. It's where Lovey usually jumps from the bed to the floor, so it's kind of squeaky. All right, I'm gonna switch the genre really quickly, and then we'll begin. Truth and love and so shine. Be loving. Truth and love and light so shining. We are the way. Love and light in our spirits so gifted, we come ready. We are the way. Soulfully inspired. We are the way. Truth and light and soul so shining. We are the way. Truth and love and light so shining. We are the way. Oh yes, we be. Deeply expanded, our souls be so gifted. Yes, we be. Diving in deeply with no fear, no regrets. We are the way. Truth and love and light so shine. We are beyond. Truth and love and light so shining. We are the ways. Oh yes we be. Oh yes we be. Be the keys that we are seeking. Be the love that we've been seeking for. Deeply diving to the core. Why? Because truth and love is so blissful. We are. Thank you. Do 2 more songs and then I'll begin the readings. Mighty, mighty as we rise up, mighty, mighty as we bless up. Oh, let us be the mighty, mighty within. We shining, shining, there's right. Mighty, mighty we be, yes we be, true in deliverance of any contempt of see which is the next one I want to do for you. I love you too. Thank you for loving me. I love you each very deeply. As you wander in the dream of reality, you find inside your night your truth. Now I'm ready to play with you. Okay, so I'm going to be doing readings, activations, and healings, and I'm going to put on my SoundCloud so you can listen to my music in the background and like in between, you know? And it feels like that would be a brilliant plan. Then I don't have to pay anyone royalty fees, and it's my own music. We'll put on that one. Actually, that one. All right, so I'm gonna get my my dowsing tools for today for the readings. What do I have? Coconuts. So I'm reading coconuts today, and then I can get some cards. Who wants cards? Let me see some thumbs up and some love shapes if you want me to do cards today. Let me know. Do you want me to do cards today too? Because hi, I could totally do that if you would like me to. Hi, Bobby. Hi, loved ones. All right, so. Got some cards. So, I see many of you ask me if I'm single. I have children. So, I don't consider that and no, I'm not in that way. I'm not available in that way because of my heart's feelings pertaining to that, and but I am available to love and to be loved, and the freedom of that is sacred. So I love that we can love and to be loved in innocent ways. This is my song called Here. Alright, I'm gonna get some crystals. I'm gonna do crystal readings, coconut readings. Did I get the school out of there? Okay, use the school. I'll use the seeds. I'm gonna do seed readings too. Yeah, I'm not like others. I don't like to do it just like everyone others because I think I also don't feel comfortable just doing things just like others do regularly. I like to be original. And if they try to copy me, then I make myself even more original because it's about originality for me. I enjoy, well, it's not about originality, but I like to inspire beings to be like ourselves, you know, and not be a wannabe. Like, it's nice to want to be like someone else and think that's really sweet. I know I have hundreds upon thousands who've watched my videos, and I've seen them now doing videos where they're using singing bowls and they're getting into like holistic healing practices, and they're doing videos, and it's nice to see them doing things, you know, and teaching others to be happy too. I'm a totally I love my children, you know, of creation. All right, so I'm going to take a moment to drink something before I begin the readings. I have to like be really careful with this dress. This dress is like one of those dresses. Okay. I'm not sure what this song is called. Oh, Purification, Protections, Activations. Here, I'll turn it up. This is a purification and protections. Thank you for joining us. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get this honey and tea happening. I'm not sure if roasted chestnuts goes with honey. I'm gonna try it though. So those of you who'd like to have a reading from me, I am totally available for doing that. I'm gonna turn the volume on it so you can hear me. There, is that better? Hi. Thank you. So we're going to be doing readings and paid readings at that, honoring myself. But if you need a healing, let me know and I could do the healing. I'm not going to charge you for when I do videos, I don't charge you for healings on my lives. If you were to get a session with me, I would charge you. But, you know, because it goes like an hour. I'm so excited to eat some of this with the tea. I've actually been craving it and missing it. This is literally like so delicious. I have to save some for Lovey if it'll last. Hopefully it'll last. If it'll last. Let's see. What does this smell? What do the chestnuts smell like? They smell like dinner, and this smells like dessert. So this ought to be interesting. But it's going to be nutritious, and I have to do nutrition. It's about, you know, healing the body. And even if it's good for us and it doesn't taste the same, having honey with it is really helpful for me particularly, because I love sweets. So this elixir that I have too, if you did get a session with me, let me know. If you did pay to have a session, I will bring you on video and I'll do a reading for you on video. You can send over that to what I posted on my page. So this is sacred roses with eleuthero root. I think I put some of the like different leaves that I have in I'm sorry, it's like I'm feeling shy right now talking about it. Okay, so I have eleuthero root, I have maca in it. I do not think I have those leaves. That's why it was white and not green. What else did I put in it? Turkey tail mushroom. Probably some, oh yeah, some Wera Puama too. A little bit of lavender, so it wasn't like so shaky, because it's for energy, so I can be functional. It's my awakening tea that I made for someone else that I have to ship out, and I still haven't. But I have it in my like little grinder, so I poured some in here, and this ought to be interesting. And then I have like rose, like the rose of Damascus. It's a really potent smelling rose, really yummy. I love it. I love the mixtures. Then I have a mystery elixir that I poured in there that I found in my cabinet. I have a lot of those. I don't label all of them, but I believe that one has cinnamon, cardamom, licorice, root. What else? Probably some anise in there too, for sure. Oh, I mixed it with my other tea elixir that I do for my ceremonies. So the tea elixirs that I use for my ceremonies on my Saturdays I have a shop in Berkeley. I'm partnered with, and I'm so excited. And my partner is 111. And I'm bringing crystals in there. We're gonna go crystal shopping at the gallery, because we have a wholesale license, and candle shopping and anything shopping that I want to put in the store. So I'm so excited. And they bought me a table, so I do massage there. So I can do the crystal healings. I can lay them on your body. I can anoint you with oils and sing over you. And you know, like I have a shop now that I do that at, and I have a whole wall, my own wall of stuff. And on Saturdays, when I'm in California and available for that, which I am when I'm in California, then we do the ceremonies that I bring concerts to. People, the Lovets come. They have chairs in a row on each side of the store, and I come to each of them, and I come around and I do healings to them, and I anoint them, and I bless them, and talk to them, and give them readings and healings, and I do psychic surgeries. I do a lot. I'm like a very powerful healer. I'm actually like a really important soul here. I'm really powerful, and that's why I am so able. Like I think that's why I love you so much. Is because I'm from another place. Like I'm from the heavens. I remember the heavens. I remember them. Like I remember what my hand looks like, or you know, like I remember them. Like I know what my bathroom looks like. Like they were just right there to me to see. And the multi-realms, I see them easy too. And I see each of you, and I see your souls. I see what you've worked through. I see what you've experienced. And my intention is not to harm you, but to love you and help you heal and help you get through the experiences. I am a goddess. I have been worshipped since I've existed in all of my incarnations. I think there's only one that I felt like I wanted to be loved more in, but I was able to learn to love myself in that incarnation, which really helped me to grow strength through the experiences. In this incarnation, I've been so blessed. I'm always given, beings leave me roses in certain places, or they send me roses, and I like them growing. So if you ever want to give me some, make sure they're inside of Soy Gaia, so we can plant them and return them to growth. I love crystal beings. I love creation. But I came in with an awareness of who I am and purpose to love all, to save all, and to heal all. And that has been my goal since I've come in. But as this in 2021, and I don't believe in time, but specifically the moments of recent past, not so recent, mid-distant past, let's call it distant past, that's getting healed now for us, and remedied and solutioned. It was a lot to go through, and I decided to take not only one off of the list, but 3. 2 of them they're on timeout. They're like, you know, like if you play the game Monopoly and they go to jail. 2 of them are there. I'll let them. I see that they have the ability that they can heal and that they can be loving. So I'm going to help them. But that soul who's been trying to stop me from pushing forward in my career and saving the world, shame on it. Because I'm not going to save it. I don't have to. So that's the only that I have chosen not to save. Because that's the only that I've had to deal with. My daughter one of my children asked me not to help one of their parents. But, you know, I feel like it's important for me to acknowledge what my child is saying and where my child's heart is coming from, a place of hurt. And trying to find ways to hack it. Like, that's what I was doing with the other character. I was like, I could hack it, I could change it, I could make it behave, you know, differently and stop acting like that. And I did it through a lot of loves that I never felt before it met me, and it actually had feeling. Again, it was numb its whole life, and when it met me, it was able to feel, and it felt what it was to be loved, because it never experienced what it was like to be loved before it met me. And that was a huge responsibility, you know, and especially for a healer. And I realized that healers want to heal others. And it's really easy to get into a relationship or a partnership with somebody that you feel like you can fix. And then if you're not careful, if you don't have strength enough inside to draw the line of what you're willing to do and what you're not, then you might get swallowed by the wave. And that's really important to make sure that you don't go into suffering in those ways with trauma. Okay. Or me, that I don't go in those ways with trauma. Hey, y'all. How many of you can comprehend what I'm saying? Si comprehendo? Si comprehende? Sprechen Sie English? Comment allez-vous English? Oh, thank you. I've been stretching a lot more. All right, so I don't see any messages saying that any of you bought any readings yet. Send me money. I'll give you a reading. You can come on video with me. It'll be beautiful. Or ask for healing, and I'd be happy to bring healing. But I do want to eat one of these, like a lot. Which one do I want to eat? I kind of want this one. Oh, it's so yummy. I love like the wax. So good. Ooh. Thank you, bumblebees. And the flowers and Gaia into light. And creator's sight. Thank you. It's like food. For vegans to have something to chew on is like really good. Even if you don't swallow it at some points. If you've ever been someone starving, you know, just very little to survive on, giving thanks for what is given nourishes us even more than having too much. It's true. Okay, kind of nervous about that, but to eat the roasted chestnuts from the whatever bag, concerning sounding bag made of random stuff. May unchemicalize it. Says it's organic. Put it in a jar. It's beautiful. Okay. I love eating this delicious wax. It's so good. So like Oh, it tastes like curry, kind of. It tastes like sweet dal. It's really yummy. It reminds me of like desserts from Morocco. And it's a little bit like, oh, kind of like Polish food or Swedish, like the kind of like meaty but not too meaty desserts. Because it tastes kind of meaty, and I'm vegan, you know, like vegetarian actually, but because I like egg. I like my eggs and rice, rice, and then vegan butter and spices and vegetables and coconut. I mix coconut with my eggs, I know. And for sure, like, all about having nutrients and nourishments that are good for me. It's important to care. Oh, Majunkashan, Mirek, Majunkashan. Glad you can comprehend. Alright, so I'll do some reading since none of you have gifted coin for it. I might have to hop off this one, turn you onto my my iPad. Sorry, I have to like sit not with my legs closed for a moment because my back's like so I'm gonna like plug in my iPad or my laptop, sorry. Plug in my laptop and then record from my Oranum account because I'm an Oranum psychic too. So I'm a healer and sound bather and do things. So I'm gonna go on there and then I'm gonna put you on my computer and then you can see me from my computer. It's a lot bigger. You can see like my room. It's pretty spacious. And we could do it like that. Okay? Okay. I'll see you soon because I gotta make some money. I have to be able to pay my rent. It's due today. And yeah, I can't go driving right now because there's a storm out there that blows over trees, they said, and it has 70-mile-per-hour winds, which blows over cars. Like my car is a Prius. Probably wouldn't be the greatest idea to go driving on any bridges that are like that size high walls if the winds are 70 miles per hour. Just think about it. No, thank you. I'm cool. I think this is probably the largest. I think the storm was coming to stop Lovey from traveling, my baby, and it came from way deep and it got here today. And we're like, oh, because if it was like that, because there was a big storm last week on the exact day that we're flying out, there was rivers on the highway. The highways, literally when I was driving there was rivers of Uru. There were places on the highway that were like that high. People were driving like zoom. I'm driving with my baby in the car like. I was so close to calling there and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not gonna drive to the airport with the way that the weather is because it just didn't feel comfortable, but I had to, and I had to be because I have to show, you know, that I am honorable because I am very honorable and very respectful and very sophisticated and very well respected for a reason, and I have no criminal record ever. Which is really nice, you know. My dad got out of that too, but my dad joined the army and rubbed elbows with the chief of police and mayors and mafia gangsters. My dad was a different kind of folk. I do too. I know lots of folk too, but I don't have to do naughty things like that. I choose my naughty in other ways. I'm really careful. Okay, ready? Because I have kids, I have children, I have to be a role model. You know, what kind of role model was it to be told all those stories by my father? It was definitely educational. I for sure respect that my father had was sorry before transforming and did do some really good things for some beings. So, just a different kind of cat. Glad I came in though. I'm really glad I came into Healy Ancestry, me and my babies. Whew. So I'm gonna do the reading. I started it with turquoise. Wow. It's one of my favorite ukulele and oud players, Ahmed. Ahmed and I have a band. My name is also Maya, or you call me Amma or Maya. But that's what many are aware to call me. Faith Mystic is Faith is my birth name that my parents gave me because I came in as a miracle. Let's see. Interesting. If your name begins with a Y, if your name begins with a Y, like a Y or a J, in the places that some of my family are inhabiting, the Y's, the Y may sound like a J, or the J may sound like a Y. But usually the Y's, the J's represent Ya. But if you have a Y in your name, or a Ya, or a Ja, but there's a Ya still inside of it, you're being guided to be into the healing intention through the cerebral cortex up through the pineal gland. Working on the cerebral cortex all the way up to the pineal gland. All the way up. So I'm going to teach you how to do that right now. Okay, so I want you to breathe in. Do you want to see where the cerebral cortex is? I don't want to show you my spine because I'm really sensitive as a being and I don't want to be messed with like that right now. So you into the center, see the pointer finger? Breathe in, the center. Touch the center all the way up through the neck, all the way up to the middle part where it's soft and it feels like there's a open like that. And then there's school around that area. So I want you to touch the center of that. And I want you to put your finger, pull the finger up, keeping the in, and envisioning light through there, dissolving the buildup around the pineal gland to clear out any debris that maybe have gotten there from unnecessary chemical radiations and different things. And then pulling that energy forward and raising the energy up again all the way through the cerebral cortex, okay? Now I'm going to do an activation for those who are working in the yes, in the yes, the yes. Oh, it looks like through the grief healing has to be disintegrated. I'm going to push up through the center of the spleen. You might feel some pressure. This is for many beings who are present. So to help with clarity, it looks like you're working through needing clarity on decision making. I'm going to pull one of the seeds for you too. Shows you're working on the connection of the consciousness with the heart and with the soul. So having those pieces connected is really important for you to help your body, your physical wellness. It shows that that's going to help the body heal. Okay, let's see. Not only that, but it's also going to help intuition, clarity through the experiences. Okay. I'm going to do another one. I didn't read all of the ones on there. You know, like if I get paid, it's easier for me to take moments to do all of that. But since I'm doing this really fast as an offering, why don't you send me PayPal and Cash App? You know, don't ask me to do things like that. I'm over here doing important things, giving messages and readings, and that's a little bit disrespectful. Like I'm not on here to make you come for free. Okay, that's like really disrespectful to just assume that I'm here for you to just orgasm to and not help me out in any way. Like you're over here appreciating me. How much do you appreciate me if I'm over here doing this for free, for you to do that for free? You can pay like $25 on somebody else's like account, watching them, getting off to them. Show some respect, please. I'm over here offering to the community readings and guidance and messages. It's called tea, cacao, and readings. Nothing in it states that there's anything about me making you come. So please be respectful. You know, I love and respect the orgasm. I think that's really sacred. But this is not about that. This is about taking moments to be real and comprehend what now is about and what needs to be worked through. I'm doing healings, I'm doing activations, I'm powerful as a divine goddess, and I would like to be respected. Thank you. Bringing in the Archangel Council. Okay, I'm going to do the coconut now. I'm not being rude, like honestly. It was rude what I would ask. Like some of the things that some of those who on the videos ask about, there's children. I'm like, actually I shouldn't tell you that, you probably would like that, some of you. There's like many families who are watching the videos and they cannot have that kind of stuff written because the families read. They can read. They're on the videos to get healed, to get guidance and messages. They're not on the videos to experience sexual comments because they need the medicine that I offer them. And that is why I'm coming on video, is to communicate and to help bring guidance, inspiration, and encouragement. Some moments I have my own little things that I work through. Not little things, but I have to overcome things. And I think that as someone who is in the public eye, it's important to be a leader, be a teacher, be someone who's actually humble enough to say, hey, it may seem like everything's perfect, but let me explain to you what I'm working through. Because it's important to know that the ones who are helping you have already experienced so much, but yet we continue to rise up through the experiences, being stronger, better, more awakened, more aware, more intelligent. You know, we're not letting it destroy us. So let that be the influence, let that be the encouragement, you know. So I'm going to do the coconut readings next. And interesting. Wow. Those, I love these ones. They're really fun. One of them landed on my leg. I think that one's for me. Guessing it is. You want to see? Oh, yeah. How do I show you? That one landed on my leg. I was like, oops. No, it's okay. And one of them landed on the actual tripod. They landed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perfectly around each other. It's a whole, actually, there's a whole thing. Let me see. Let me read it. Just give me a second to read this whole thing. Let's see. Wow. So that one says, watch out for the jackal. Watch out for the fox. It says the fox is watching you. Shows, and the fox is watching, not just you, but shows there's a feeling of elation, a feeling of discovery, but that there's consciously in the head, it's the head. You gotta stop thinking over on worry and start to relax, start to push that through and yeah, and make it clean and make it healed, and really focusing on that beautiful love in that way shows that there's little ones who need to be guided because they were taught to not be as aware to you, to try not to focus or try to not pay attention or put you know, that kind of drive onto that they are needing help immediately. Shows an interceptor, shows divine being coming to orchestrate solutions. So I'm going to take a moment as a divine being, since I am one and I'm powerful, to focus on all who are watching the video right now, who will watch the video as well. And I'm going to bring in what's necessary. You know, you can see my hands are ready to bring healing. I'm overcharged because I'm a healer, and when healers aren't healing others, we get like massive. So I'm ready to do this. Ready? Think about the things the paths that have needing healing and clearing. The heart, what are you working through? What you're ready to work through and healing. What's happened to you and what you're ready to release so that you can find a way to be happy in relationships too. And then also who's sick, who needs help, what's going on in the home. You know, I'm very, very capable of multi functions when I do this. Okay, ready? Hi, loving Ja. Hi, Motek. Lots of detox is happening. Wow. I see your lungs. And your head and crown. See you too. So right now I'm going to put my energy around the sides of your vessels. Those of you who I'm supposed to be doing this to. Not my energy for you to take, but for you to feel. It's not something that you can suck in and take. It's what I'm offering and what I feel to do to you, to help you feel loved and to help you feel transformed and healed as well. I'm scanning the sides of you to help with conscious decisions, blood flow, organ functionality. I'm going to do the front and the backs over the heart areas. Those of you who eat the animals, I want to tell you that you need to really work on cardiovascular breaths and exercises, more so like deep extensional breaths to really push through and to lessen the amount of cal that you receive based on the amount of chemicals that they put in them to even make them into food. Same as pig. Doing some artery cleansings too right now. I'm cleaning out the arteries so you might feel easier to breathe. Please don't redo what you did to them. When I heal beings, I want them to change their diets completely. So it's not like a regular thing, like they have to keep coming back to get the car washed, you know? Okay, the next one says, to be a participant in an experience that feels comfortable. So it shows going into places that there's others like you who really could appreciate you and enjoy you and the moments together with you or with me or with we. That we interact with those who are like us, who are enjoyable, who are open to spirituality, open to beingness and feelingness and pleasure and relief from pain and suffering. Or what you're into. If you're into pain and suffering, I throw in the cards on that one. I'd rather walk out of the poker game and come in when it's safe. But this one, it shows that there has to be careful. Shows either an aunt, uncle, sibling, or child. Shows distant cousin. Could have possibly caused you to mentally feel unstable, conscious about them and your relationship together, things that they said and did. There has to be healing through that. There has to be healing through that. So I'm going to look into the hearts. I already see them. I'm going to see what I can do to help. And I want you to do the work also. I want you to write out who you are ready to heal from. Okay, I need to stand up for a second. This is on my leg, and I'm like, thank you about it. And I'll put it on my pedal. Okay, need to like get on my knees for a moment because it's just too much to be sitting that long. It's too long. Oh, my waist. Oh, jeez. Okay. So it shows that they have caused you to feel like alienated at some moments. Yeah, I'm sorry. To feel alienated at some moments. And it feels like your eye is blocked, like you're having difficulty seeing things some moments. So the way to work through that is acceptance of the things that you felt you had no control over. Forgiveness for the ones who were involved. But release as well and comprehend they will come later and apologize because they will later realize that they were not accurate about you. So breathe through it. Try not to let it get to you too much. It's going to be okay. The healing does come, you know, for sure. The next shows journey forward to the promise of, it's like a fresh start, a clean start. And that will bring in the heart healing necessary for passion, for self, for experiences, but try not to allow yourself to get too dehydrated in the journey to bliss. Look for the positives, look for the happiness, look for the joy, and try not to allow it to make you feel like you've been dismissed and creators forgotten about you, because it's not what's happening. There's so many who are in need. There's a lot of things that have happened in multiple planet homes, and we're doing the best we can in each of them, with what we come in with, being that we came into Earth, getting birthed, you know. Many of us are from multiple incarnations. I'm from the beginning. And I was just talking with someone the other day who bought a session who also came in from another planet and was one of the mantises. If you know what mantis species are of being galactic beings. And said when it was 2, it was like when it started talking, it said, "Oh no, not there again." Like didn't want to be an earthling. And you know, it's a lot to come into a womb planet that has so much happening in it, and the souls that have lineages, and some of them reincarnated in the same family, and having to choose which ones will be the parents, and needing to come in at the perfect moment to make sure that they can do what they need to do, or we can do what we need to do to make sure that we can heal what has happened. So it shows to be really careful not to overexhaust oneself. Be careful not to hinder one's own movement forward and rise against the injustice, because there's no fruiting if there's no harvesting and there's no tolling of the land. And we must continue to move forward. Thank you. Oh, you have a name, Yosef. I had a friend named Yosef when I was a kid. But they were like Yemeni families, so Yemeni families different than other families. Culturally and psychologically, it's totally different. I would get in some, like, they would be so mad. I would get yelled at by them. And they would not get, like, yelled at, but eventually by the mom. Because the workers who worked at the liquor store, they would say that I was dancing. I was like a kid. I was like 12, maybe 11 or 12. I think I was 13. I was probably 13 or 14. And I was dancing in the kitchen, like belly, like dancing, you know, like, because we're listening to music and I love to dance and sing, and I was dancing around, and they opened the door and they saw me in there doing that, and they complained that I was trying to dance sexy for them and make them betray Allah. And I was like not even trying to do that at all. I was like not even interested in them. I was like a kid, you know, like I was a kid. I was like literally fresh out of elementary school. So I like the name though. It's a nice name, Yosef. It means Joseph. Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you. Big love. Oh, you're in the desert. I love that. When I looked down, John, I gotta tell you, I saw the shell. There's a white feather inside, a white piece, and inside of it is a crystal. Let me read it really fast. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Has 10 dots on it. So that's oneness integration of infinite positive changes. Shows, yeah, all yes. Shows yeses. Ja. I realize you didn't ask me for a reading. I apologize, but I had to give that message to you because I instantly saw it, and you know, it wouldn't be polite if I didn't tell you the blessings. Okay, let's try this tea. Who else has tea? Am I the only one with tea and honey here to eat and to drink? Okay, so I'm gonna turn you on to my my laptop now, and I'm gonna go on live to my other app that I get paid lots of money on to do readings, and they give me constant money on there. So I'm gonna go on there since Facebook doesn't really do that the same way. But I do love and appreciate each of you very much, and I thank you. Asha, I'll see you soon. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, Jad, too. Thank you.